Could we ask all guests to stand for the Australian National Anthem?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Professor Grant Jones and I have the honour of being the Dean of the Crown Institute of Higher Education. I'll be your host today. I want to start with the acknowledgement of country. Our ceremony today is on the traditional lands of the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. I recognise their elders, past, present and emerging. We start our ceremony off today with an opening address by the Chair of our Academic Board, Professor Mile Terziovsky. Mile.
Distinguished guests, graduates, members of the Board of Directors and members of the Academic Board, good morning. As Chair of the Academic Board, it is an honour to be the open proceedings of the 2020 Crown Institute of Higher Education inaugural graduation ceremony. Graduates, it is my pleasure to congratulate you on your significant achievement. I also would like to acknowledge the strong support provided by your families throughout your studies. Graduation is a major milestone that sets the foundation for you to build your future careers on. You have worked extremely hard to be part of this momentous occasion, supported by your families, of course. There is no doubt that this event marks one of the proudest moments of your lives, gaining qualifications in either Bachelor of Accounting or Bachelor of Entrepreneurship and Innovation. The two degrees were designed in collaboration with leading academics from reputable Australian universities and industry representatives from some of Australia's most innovative companies. The main thrust of my message is to briefly address some of the trends that are predicted to reshape business and individuals by 2030 and to articulate the opportunities available to you to establish your careers. Canton, in his book The Extreme Future, articulated trends that will create challenges and opportunities in the world economy by 2030. Communication, obviously influenced and driven largely by the online world. Innovations are transforming the global economy. Climate change and energy trends are reshaping the planet. Medical breakthroughs are extending lifespans. The rise of China and India. The war for talent. Canton predicted that the war for talent would continue to be a challenge as the world economy continues to emerge and transform post-COVID-19. The complexity of the war for talent that is currently experienced by countries and organizations is exacerbated by the aging population and the predicted long-term skill shortage as we're seeing in this country at present. However, challenges also create opportunities. In a future-oriented book, The New Digital Age by Schmidt and Cohen, predicted that, quote, if the current pace of technological innovation is maintained, most of the projected 8 billion people on Earth will be online. This is backed by demographic realities, and you will fit yourself into this. Not necessarily. Gen X never known the world without computers. Gen Y never known the world without mobile phones, and millennials never known the world without the internet and the iPads. So workforce shortages are predicted to be the highest among managers and skilled employees in science, technology, engineering and mathematics, as we know as STEM positions, which are underpinned by new terms that have emerged, such as big data, digital entrepreneurship, business analytics, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, cybersecurity, a very important topic area, among others. Therefore, the countries that are best placed to meet the future challenges and create opportunities for graduates in a fast-moving digital age will be those that raise the proportion of tertiary qualifications in their populations, develop and retain the best talent, fast-track the education and development of millennials and Gen Y managers to cope with the accelerating baby boom retirement bubble. Provide incentives for young entrepreneurs to start new businesses and to create jobs and hence reduce unemployment. Encourage greater global engagement and collaboration. Increase government and industry support for research and innovation. Increase investment in sustainability, renewable technologies and better regulation. As graduates from Crown Institute of Higher Education, you can take advantage of the war for talent by focusing on the following. Embrace change. Ask and listen. Albert Einstein once said, quote, "The important thing is not to stop questioning," unquote. Continue educating yourselves in STEM-related courses coupled with business, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Planning your career. Follow a planning process. And remember, it's not the plan that is important, but the planning. Influence. Remember that it is passion and enthusiasm that persuades. And follow your vision. William Arthur Ward stated, quote, "If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it," unquote. So in conclusion, I will leave you with a response from the former CEO of the Chrysler Corporation, Lee Iacocca. When he was asked what the secret of his success was, he responded as follows, quote, "People say to me, 'You were a roaring success. How did you do it?' I go back to what my parents taught me. Apply yourself. Get all the education you can, but then, by God, do something. Don't just stand there, make something happen." So on that note, congratulations once again and very best wishes in your future careers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Terziowski. The next stage of our ceremony will be the conferral of degrees, and I'd ask Emeritus Professor John Gray to stand up, ready for that, and for the first group to start lining up. Just while you're doing that, in case you're unaware of that special term, Emeritus Professor, if it sounds like the word meritorious, you wouldn't be too far wrong in your translation of the Latin. Okay. Professor Gray? In the name of the Board of Directors and by the authority committed to me, I confirm these students' admission to the awards for which you have, or they have qualified. Anjali Jaiswal. Eliza Gurung. Laxmi Rupacha. Manish Tamang. Roshit Rai. Saojan Limbu. Sunita Sapkota. Those students graduated with the Bachelor of Entrepreneurship and Innovation. From the Bachelor of Accounting, Akash Jha. Abhishek Karki. Alicia Bajrachari. Amporn Durangasi. Anisha Dimdong. Anita Adhikari Kandel. Anita Powdell. Anusha BK. Aaron Pandy. Ashmita Bomjan. Asmita Tapa Adhikari. Bayatisweg Kure Surin. Baiwani Dongo. Bimu Kamacharya. Dawa Sherpa. Deepika KC. Durba Tapa. Diksha Parachuli. Dipesh Tamang. Ganesh Magar. Gomi Rai. Thank you. Guru Savak Singh. Jashanpreet Kaur. Jyoti Rai. Kabita KC. Madan Thing. Maheshwar Tapa. Mahima Dashandari. Mamata Gurung. Mamta Shrestha. Nikita Shahi. Niru Tapa. Nisha Kaki. Nisha Kaki. Nishan Acharya. Okay, sorry. Oh, right, sorry. Pooja Bandari. Poonan Kafle. Prabin Gurung. Prabina Mahajan. Pratigya Katuwada. Prativa Dangi. Preshma Dungo. Priya Nurpain. Priya Tapa. Pooza Botel. Ranjita Takuri. Ridhika Kaki. Riza Kaki Tamang. Ritu Giri. Rose Marie Pula. Roshan Tapa. Rupesh Shestra. Sabitri Basnet. Sadiksha Badari. Sega Nagakoti. Sajan Kadka. Sanchit Giri. Sandesh Tapa. Sneha Sendang. Somi Bajracharya. Sonam Gurung. Soyes Maharajan. Sristi Kadka. Subhash Dakal. Sujata Gautam. Sujita Shrestha. Suraj Silwal. Swastika Aryal. Swastika Tapa. Tulasi Bandari. Yubaraj Tamang. Thank you. That concludes the presentation of degrees. We now have some words from a couple of our most excellent students. I'd like to call up to the stage Rosemarie Pooler. She's one of our graduates. Rosemarie Pooler is one of our higher achievers. She secured an internship through CIHE previously and is now working as a full-time accountant in the same place as she did her internship. Rosemarie?
Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing fine today. But first, I want to thank our CEO, Sir Narayan Tiwari. Sir, good morning. To all, to the chairs of academic board and the members of the academic board, and to our guests and distinguished guests who are here today, I would like to say good morning. Our Dean, Dr. Grant Jones, our Associate Dean, Dr. Asal Al-Odat, sir, our faculty members, those who are in charge of this big event just to make it happen, our guests, our mentors who was with us for 3 long years and patiently equipping us and teaching us the things that we need to learn, to our parents out there who are here today, who flew from overseas just to attend this very important event in our life as graduates, to my fellow graduates, friends, ladies and gentlemen, again, good morning, and we welcome you in one of these momentous events in our life. So the last time I delivered a speech like this is when I graduated from high school, and the first time was when I graduated in my elementary. And now that I'm graduating in my bachelor degree, I'm here again delivering a speech of encouragement to my fellow graduates and to everyone who made us who we are today. So I know every one of us here knows what graduation means, but for me, I define it as the end and the start of something new. Graduation is just a fraction of what is in the real world of your chosen career. This is where the real scenario starts, and this is where the real world starts in our profession. This is a time where we see the picture of ourselves working hard, studying hard just to get that seat where you are sitting right now. You are sitting there right now because we all wanted to graduate and we wanted to have a better life here in Australia. Remember, that's our goal. And isn't it very rewarding and fulfilling when you see the things that you work hard turn into something big and in reality? It is absolutely rewarding, satisfying, and fulfilling when your hard work is paid off. And today, I just want to share to you my experiences when I was studying accounting. And I want to encourage each and every one of us to keep going and pursue the career that we have worked hard. To be honest, my first day at school are very shocking because all my classmates are very smart. I was late for 2 weeks, and my first day was really shocking for me because whatever Dr. Wenchi was asking them, they answered pretty well. Dr. Wenchi was our very first lecturer in our accounting. I don't really know and I don't really understand what they were talking about accounting, such as debit, credit, and all of the stuff. In short, I had a very terrible headache that very first day in my school because that was not my profession back home. So that very first day, I went home and asked myself, is this really the profession that I really want in my life? I was challenged by the fact that I know nothing about accounting and my classmates are very smart. So from that day on, I started to study hard. I was working 10 to 11 hours a day just to meet my needs, 5 to 6 times a week. Come home, sometimes at 11 p.m. to 12 a.m., whatever time I finish at work, do my assessments until 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning. And if we have final exams, I will review until 5 in the morning. Yes, that is the truth. And wherever part of the house I am, there I will sleep. May it be in the lunchroom, in the kitchen table. I will just sleep there and wake up 4 hours before the exam so my mind is very fresh. Whenever I do my assessments, I always make sure I follow the marking rubrics they give us because I really want to get a good grades. That was my goal. I studied as hard as I can because I want to pursue this career, to be an accountant. I want to be an accountant not because I want to be called an accountant, but because I really wanted this profession. I studied hard because I want to understand about accounting. I never complain about assessments that are hard to do, but I make sure that I turn them into something positive because in the real scenario of your profession, you can't say to your boss or your director or whoever it is that the job is hard to do. What I'm saying is, before you make a decision in your life, ask yourself if that is what you want to become and that is what you want to do in your life. Build a strong foundation in your life by starting to do your part as a good student in the institution. I believe the institution has done their part very well. Our mentors who inspired us to do good in our assessments and exams, we should be grateful because we graduated here at Crown Institute of Higher Education. You will remember what I said today when you get employed one day. Maybe some of you are already working in their profession like me, but I tell you now, graduating at Crown Institute of Higher Education is absolutely amazing. I am proud to be a product of this institution, and my heart will forever be. So, my fellow graduates, we just finished the first step in our career. There are more challenges to come, but be strong enough to stand and keep going. Hereafter, our lives will hold many surprises for us, but I'm sure that we will approach challenges with the same boldness and equanimity with which we tackle problems currently. Since I was given this opportunity to deliver a speech on behalf of my fellow graduates, in this part of my speech, I will start thanking all the people who made us who we are today. But first, allow me to thank God for this wonderful life that I have, a life that is full of blessings and surprises. We thank our families who are here today to witness our graduation, our friends, our beloved institution who nurtured us for 3 long years, our faculty members, our CEO, Sir Narayan Tiwari, most of all, our lecturers who has imparted their knowledge to us so we can be ready in our chosen career. And I just want to take this opportunity as well to mention special people today who have helped me graduate and get the career that I want. Without them, I will not be here today standing and delivering this speech. I want to thank my families back home. Though my parents are not here, I feel in my heart that they are happy and couldn't be more proud of what I have achieved in my life. When I asked God to help, He sent me these people to help me and get me where I am today. And with this, my heart is beyond grateful. To Dr. Wenchi, wherever you are here, sir, my very first lecturer who was very patient in teaching us. To Dr. Anju, to Dr. Shafiul, Mr. Dominic Cadmore, my law subject lecturer, and of course, my taxation law lecturer and in charge of our internship, Dr. Asal Al-Odat. Thank you, sir. So, sir, thank you for your motivation and inspired us to do good school and in our internship. You always share to us how you have also struggled in life just to get where you are today. And because of that, we became more inspired to keep going and pursue accounting. Sir, I'm very thankful for your help. You are one of many people who have helped me get a job straight away after my internship. Thank you for your guidance and for your unending support, for preparing us and motivating us to do well on our job interview. That's for Mom Karen Louiton. I will not forget as well Sir Aris Ortones, who was with me during the first day in school. Sir, thank you so much. And lastly, I want to mention the people who looked after me for 3 years, who treated me as one of their family. House on the Rock Church, our Pastor Ray and Pastor May. My church family for the support and prayers they have given me throughout the years that I was studying accounting. They are one of my many inspirations in life. My heart is beyond grateful for the support, help, and love they have given me or for making me strong in faith and in God Almighty. To Mama Tebay and Uncle Api, thank you for, oh God, I can't see now. Because I'm already crying. To Mama Tebay and Uncle Api who found me first in the street, thank you so much for an unending reminder of the scripture, for reminding me always to keep going, to do good things always, to love other people and stay humble all the time. Thank you for training me to evangelize in the street, as it is indeed my calling. And lastly, the woman behind my success, I will not forget in my heart my spiritual mom, who is here today, Mama Teta. You deserve to have 1,000,000 applause for the help, support, and love you have given me. I wouldn't be here today standing and delivering this speech without your help. I wouldn't have my bachelor's degree today without your support. I always run to you whenever I have problems. You were always ready to help. You never failed to ask how I was doing with my study. I remember you told me once, I did not come out from your womb, but I was like a real daughter to you, and with that, I was so blessed in my life. Thank you. Though the word thank you is not enough, still I want to say, may taki atupaka. That's thank you in their Cook Island language. And with that, I became a half Cook Island, half Filipina. And I will be forever grateful and forever be thankful. I thank every one of you who has made this institution what it is and everyone who have supported my fellow students and me along the way. We have received an excellent education here, which makes it far more than a step between in what we ought to live and the real world, but rather a stepping stone to our futures. I am proud of what I've achieved in my life, but I am more proud of what God has done in my life. Halfway of my internship, I was able to get an opportunity to be interviewed in one of the biggest accounting companies. I was able to pass the interview, So a job was already waiting for me while doing my internship. The following week after my internship, I had to jump off straight away to the company and started working as an accountant. Our job is to prepare financial statements for trusts, superfund, and companies, and I do tax return as well on these entities and individuals. So it was a pretty amazing because I was hired during the busiest time of financial year. That is why I get to experience the preparation of financial statements and tax returns. It is very rewarding when you see the financial statements and tax returns completely. Um, Before you produce a financial statements and tax return, you got to prepare heaps of schedules, such as capital gains, distributions, and all those stuff. It's a very complicated one, but you have to get an eye for detail, paying attention, focus, and understand what you are doing, because you are not just talking about $2, but you are talking about hundreds and millions of money in here. But the most important thing is learning. Learning is every day. You must continue learning and do not focus to single tasks only. Learn to understand everything in your profession so you can go further. Fellow graduates, today we have finished something. Sometimes I think it is ironic. In each endeavor in our academic lives, we learn and grow and achieve the highest level possible in that institution. Then we graduate. The moment you step out of these four corners of this building, we are thrown back to being the low men on the totem pole in our future profession. Today, we are graduating. Many of us will be starting at those entry-level jobs that will be the beginning of our careers. Some of us will begin doing the master's degree, once again on the bottom rung of the ladder. But thanks to everything we have learned so far, I am confident that we will keep climbing as if we are on an endless ladder to heights we've never achieved before. For that reason, I urge you to make sure that you're on the ladder on which you genuinely want to be. Remember, that is your own life. Before I leave this stage and say farewell to our beloved institution and to our mentors, let me just quote these words of encouragement from Steve Jobs. You've got to find what you love, and that is as true for your work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. And lastly, my fellow graduates, our contribution to the world will not be measured by the money we make or the accolades we receive, but rather by how we share our unique gifts with the world. And the only place to find those gifts is to look within yourself. So go for it, class of 2022, and make your unique contribution. Thank you so much, and God bless us all.
Thank you, Rose. It always gives the staff great pleasure to see students use their CIHE experience to change the trajectory of their life. It's what gets us up in the morning. I'd like to now call to the stage another student who's done exactly that, like many of you here, Aaron Pandy. Just a little bit about Aaron. Aaron was one of the first batch of students to enrol in CIE, and he's now graduating with flying colours. He's now working as a manager at Aldi store in Canberra, and he's actually been a department manager for Coles supermarkets before that. So on the day he graduates, he's already got a CV. Aaron?
Thank you. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit nervous. All right, it's my first student speech. Thank you, Dean Grant Jones, for giving me this opportunity to speak on this very good ceremony. Hello everyone, my friends, my family who are gathered in here for the very good graduation ceremony. My name is Arun Pandey. I work as an assistant store manager in Aldi in Canberra. Before I begin, I would like to thank or give an appreciation to all my teachers for all the support and the anticipation for the speech, as well as giving me an opportunity to express my feeling. Thank you. It's never too late to fulfill your dreams. Here I am today, standing and telling enjoy time while you were in your college or university. All of us here are to make a future so make it worth it and do not waste your knowledge. I still remember the good times of playing table tennis with all my fellow classmates on the upper level, waiting for the time to get the chance to play the table tennis, humming around, playing, singing. Still recall the good moments of the due date submissions. I think all of you remember the due date submissions. Asking everyone, can you pass me the submission dates? Can you just give me tips to do the assignments? Those were the good time. I still remember during the exams, you ask your fellow classmates, how you study, how it's going, what's the important questions. That was one of the moments you will remember every time. Those moments will be at cherries. As I said, it's never too late to fulfill your dreams. I would like to thank CIHE faculty and management for your support through the journey of first batch of 2021. The support from administration whenever we need some help regarding a subject or fees or anything else was impeccably nice. I will thank lecturer Dr. Asal and Dr. Mahfouz for helping me, and I think he's helped a lot of us regarding the assignments, due dates, exams, regarding the course. One of the and I would like to thank one of the Zhao, the library person in a CIHE. Zhao, yeah, sorry if I spelled his name. He was one of the most nice person I ever met in my life. He just came and played with us. I think he played table tennis with us in the top floor sometimes. He was very friendly. He's never like a teacher. He was among us. All right. A special thank to Principal Naren Tiwari. And I can't forget Dean Grant Jones. They had really hard time dealing with us. I know, I've been to office to them a lot of times. I think I remember me, Mahima, and I don't know his name. We've been to office with Dean and Naren Tiwari for a long time, sitting in the office, having conversations. So I still remember that days. I thank everyone, but a special thank you, Rita Didi. She deserve a more clap, guys. Everyone has thanked the lecturer, but I will thank Rita Didi because every time, any day of time, like you call her, hundreds, tens, she pick the call. She help you with the assignments thing, or the fees thing. Did we have some issue with this thing? She help us every time. So I will give a big thank you for you, Dee. So I think I have thanked everyone. So I would like to give our gratitude to academic team staff, board of directors of CIHE for giving an opportunity to study in your campus and for this event today. And thank you, my friends, current students of CIHE. Hope you are having a good time in your life. I wish you a great future ahead. And I would like every graduate in this hall today to stand up on their chairs, please. Stand on the floor, sorry, my bad. Take your cap off. If you want to throw on the air, it's your choice, guys. Enjoy your graduation. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. See ya.
Thank you, Aaron. Sorry about not on the chair part, but I could just see this graduation becoming the first one to ever get to the front page of the Sydney Morning Herald as the ambulances line up. Okay, we have a couple of more items to go before tea. So I would now like to move this on to recognising a couple of really exceptional students, one you've already seen. These students got the highest marks in their programs. Could I call to the stage for the Bachelor of Entrepreneurship and Innovation, Eliza Gurung, and for the Bachelor of Accounting, Rose Marie Pula. Okay. Do we have the certificates? First, congratulations to Rose Marie Pula. And topping the BEI, Eliza Gurung. So in a moment, okay. In a moment, I will call upon Emeritus Professor John Gray to give a vote of thanks. After that, we have a musical interlude, and then we will conclude the ceremony with as the academics process out. After that, as the academics process out, so too will the students. And I would ask you at that stage, I will ask you at that stage to stand as that all happens, and then afterwards there will be refreshments. So the next thing is to call upon Emeritus Professor John Gray.
Congratulations. You've heard this so many times, but I want to say it as well. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You're our first cohort of graduates at the Crown Institute of Higher Education, and we're so proud. All of us here today, your parents, your friends, your teachers, and all the staff at Crown are very proud of your achievements and your accomplishments in successfully completing your studies, especially during the past years when you had to face extraordinary challenges of the COVID pandemic and the restrictions placed upon you. In making it through your degree, in these circumstances, you have developed amazing levels of resilience and perseverance. These are personal qualities which I hope will serve you well in your future careers. We are so delighted, and I'm sure your families are as well, that you have completed your studies and are now ready to begin your careers. Here at Crown, our abiding vision is more than just teaching knowledge and skills. We also try to provide the opportunities for you to grow as a whole person of integrity, empathy, and social responsibility. We hope that you will be mindful that the betterment of your own lives also involves the betterment of the lives of others. This life perspective is aptly captured by two quotations. One from Dr. Martin Luther King, who was a human rights activist in the 20th century. He wrote, "We must remember that intelligence is not enough. The intelligence plus character, that's the true goal of education." The other quote is from a book very, very aptly titled, "Finding Your Strength in Difficult Times" by David S. Viscott. He wrote, "The meaning of life is to find your gift. The work of life is to develop it. And the purpose of life is to give your gift away. We hope that these messages and gifts that we have provided to you and that you have now will carry you into your future lives. We know that there are many others who supported you during your educational journey, and I'd like to just point out two of them. First, our thanks to our Dean, Professor Grant Jones, and the entire academic faculty of Crown. In very challenging years, they reimagined and revised how they would continue to teach effectively so that they could not only maintain the educational relationship with you, but also continue to encourage, inspire, and motivate you to be your best. So, to all of the academic. And also, like many of you have already said, a big thank you to the families of the graduates for all the support they've given. This has been a wonderful graduation ceremony, and I hope everyone has enjoyed it as much as I have. It's our first graduation, and one, I think, which we all remember very fondly. It went so well because of the hard work of many people in designing, planning, and organizing it. And I want to thank all of those involved, but especially three of you. Jackie Nedelkowski, Rita Sakya, and Janisha Manandar. Well done, all of you. It's been fantastic. After the ceremony, we are delighted to invite all of the graduates and their families and friends to join Crown staff and members for refreshments in the room next door. Now, we'll have the musical interlude. Okay.
Thank you, John. I'd now like to introduce you to Miss Azure, who is going to perform a musical interlude for us.
All good to go? Okay, thanks everyone. First, I just want to say congratulations on your graduation. So today I'll be playing The Climb by Miley Cyrus. So this song's all about remembering that it's the journey, not the destination, wherever you go in life from here. Yeah. So it's loud enough. I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost, no direction, and my faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. I gotta keep my head held high, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Yeah, it's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Yeah, yeah. It's the climb. 'Cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it a move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Yeah, yeah. It's the climb. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just keep on moving, keep climbing, keep your faith, baby. And it's all about the climb. Keep your faith, keep your faith. Whoa. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ash. That was beautiful. Okay, what I'd ask now is for all of the people other than the graduates to stand. So all of the guests, could you please stand? Not the graduates, just the guests. And I'd ask the guests to give the graduates a round of applause and congratulations. Okay, now we will have the recessional, so I'd ask the graduates to stand. They'll follow us out, and you can rely on the academics to lead you to the tea and scones.